And should be live. Hopefully. Make sure. Okay, there we go. Finally fixed the auto load system, so it worked that. Hello everybody, we're doing Ratchet and Clank. Again. Welcome back to our streaming. After like a month and a half, 2 months off from it. And yeah, we're going to have to start from the beginning, as I had to delete the original stream we did of this because of copyright claims. Yay! I've made it so that we're not going to get that this time, but it's annoying we have to start all over again just to have a complete stream for all this.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah, John's in the other room doing his own thing, so it's just Alexis and I for the day.
Open up on 7.
How's everybody's 2023 so far?
Move it out, Shiv. Oh yeah. Hero, huh?
Identifying prisoner 117, Shiv, Helix.
Hey,
Me, copper.
Okay, so you're joining us.
yeah, I just had to find a place to turn it off.
Yeah.
The eternity pits absorb doom.
We have a special guest star, John Haslack.
Hey.
Yeah. So yeah, as we kind of got into the original stream on this, I am a casual fan of Ratchet and Clank, but this is basically the only game I own because there have been no good recollections for them for a while. And I grabbed this one when it was on a free deal event for the
I
game.
used to dream of being arrested by you.
So honestly, if they would just do a new Ratchet and Clank collection of games, I'd be all behind that.
I just realized Qwark has such an ego that he's designated prisoner 001.
Words hurt, solitary Bill.
For you see, we are number one!
I pre-ordered the new Ratchet and Clank Hollow game. The what? You know, the game
Also,
based on that incident you were
is Prisoner 117, do you think that's, voiced by Master Chief?
I don't think so.
No, I mean the game. It's based on the Hollow film. Look, here's my confirmation email.
I love this joke. I genuinely love this joke.
They're making a game based on a Hollow film based on my life? But they haven't even consulted me.
That's just so funny about the nature of remakes.
Taken place too long. And now, no
And you know, you can frame this entire remake of the original game as just Qwark's distorted recollections.
Well, then sit down, wary criminal. And
Also, my condolences to DJ
It all
Choku.
started with a hapless little
Yeah, I see them in the chat. Sorry to hear that, dude. Oh, their uncle passed away.
Aww.
So yeah, it's been a few months since we tried this, so I just need to reorient myself with the gameplay as it goes along. Fortunately, we're not being as talkative about it because, you know, we did the first section of this one already a bit ago.
Grim, you're here. I
Did you get ripped apart? Not compatible with my PlayStation.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm here. I'm always here. I don't suppose you sneaking out would have anything to do with those Galactic Ranger tryouts?
I just need 1 hour.
James Arnold Taylor is so good as Ratchet.
We're talking about Captain
I know he wasn't the original voice actor, but I'm glad they did the swap over.
Yeah.
Ship. Now get on that bolt crank. Does that ship look mag-lifted to you? Get on that bolt crank. Come on.
Terror of Death. Oh, Alexis, Des, John, did you guys watch the end of G-Witch? If so, your thoughts? Oh, look, a mosquito!
Yeah. You know, I gotta really smack myself about it, like, because I can't believe how great that ending was.
So what? Kill the guy.
It really slapped.
Gosh darn gravity.
Unfortunately, there's kind of a annoyance factor just with Mio's part in that. I mean, I know she went through a lot of shit. Suletta went through a bunch of crap, so like there's some response, but you have to remember, like, a half hour earlier, like, they were doing the whole love confession thing.
I like to think that her reaction was based off of, like, being in a shocking moment, like, you know, you just witnessed a traffic accident kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like, it's definitely a good cliffhanger, but for characterization in the long term, there's going to be some things they're going to have to deal with.
Yeah, it's like...
Because it's that same back and forth problem that's been an issue of Okuchi's work.
If Okuchi's smart and learned a lesson or two, this will be a chance for Mio to, like, help Suletta, because...
Or for Suletta to realize there's something wrong.
Right, because in the first half, it was firmly established that Suletta is a positive influence on Mio's life. Right?
Yeah.
But obviously, like, Minorine is now fully confronted with the fact that Suletta isn't all right in the head.
Yeah.
You know, like she, I mean, the fact that she just casually snatched a guy and then got out, like, she didn't just do that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or, like, rather, it's like, she's probably aware that she did it, she's just not aware of, like...
She hasn't really contextualized it.
Right.
Also, I just want to give props to the animation team on the gravity effects of the blood that's on Selena's hand. That was so good.
Yeah,
yes.
Yes. Damn frogs.
They know what they did.
Cubase said, which from Mercury has got me into Gundam? I think that was the intent, honestly, of the show.
Yeah, it's like every one of them can be its own jumping on point.
And I like to think, I believe, like, that was the intent of the, whole, like, team behind this production team, that they really wanted to make this, like, a Gundam anybody could get onto.
Yeah, it's like, if you want to look into some other ones, like, basically all the mid-90s series, G, Wing, and X, they're favorites of ours. Though, caveat to that, if you're gonna go with Wing, you might want to look at the manga re-adaptation of the series, The Glory of the Losers, because it adds in a lot of the, side story content that contextualizes the main story, because, you know, tie-in content advertising was being experimented on with at the time, but it gives the more complete version of the story, since there are unfortunately some things missing from the original anime, because side story manga that ran concurrently in New Type in the 90s, which we technically got, but most people who watched Wing when it first aired on Toonami were not aware of.
Which, in fairness, back in the day, like, even though the internet was becoming more of a thing, like, getting the word out that there's, like, prerequisite material for something,
yeah,
like, that wasn't exactly a concept quite
yet. Granted, I've tracked down the Episode 0 manga, and that gives a lot of the missing details, but just the gap there, it can be a bit annoying for some people when they're trying to look into the series for the first time. G works on its own as a series. Afterward, Gundam X is a story that is best put in the perspective of being one of the many Gundam series that are critical over the shortcomings of the original Universal Century series.
And but before we switch topics, I also heard this could just be my memory playing tricks on me, but I did recall in an interview with Okuchi, like when G-Witch was about to air, about like one of the reasons like he wanted to be a part of it, and it was because either he or somebody he knew was taking a train and he overheard somebody like some younger kids talking about Gundam and how they weren't interested in it because they thought it was like not for them, and I think it was like high school girls or something. Like it was basically like he overheard some kids talk about Gundam as if it was like nothing that they could get into. If that makes sense.
Yeah, which is unfortunate because you really should be able to jump in with any series, but I guess because there's just still so much dominated by Universal Century.
Yeah, like I think that might be the case. Like the perception of Gundam is like a dense thing that not a lot of people can get into, or it's like something that they can't find an interest in.
Yeah, which is just wrong and unfortunate.
Yeah, but it's wrong. But I can understand how that idea came about.
dummies with Gadgetron flamethrowers. Our lawyers are totally cool.
Our lawyers are totally cool with it.
But yeah, switching gears.
Also, I can't help but think that Super Robot Wars doesn't help on that because of its over-reliance on Universal Century stories.
At least in the more recent titles. Because, like, there was a time when, like...
Oh no, there was a time, it's just like, I've looked back on them, and the last 6 are overwhelmingly...
Yes, yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, the ones that are more...
That's over 10 years worth of them.
Yeah, so I think the next game should definitely focus less on the Universal Century stuff. Like,
yeah, because it's killing it.
Like, if you want to add in, like, you know, just CC8, fine, you know, just throw a bone to the oldies, but, like, you know, more of the other stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
Do an afterward Gundam X story. It's like, you perceive it as not popular, and yet that might just be because, you know, it's not included very often.
So scrolling back a bit, HJ5s, I know this was a while ago, but did anyone hear about that thing with Masahiro Inoue?
Oh yeah, with him taking over Studio Asta? Studio AIC.
Yeah, Studio AIC.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting, the way that might go.
For those, did Studio AIC animate Tenchi Muyo
and Bubblegum Crisis, yeah.
So, Kamen Rider Decade now owns the studio, is a president of the studio that did a whole bunch of classic 90s anime, and it's like, that is like such an insane thing to talk, like, to rationalize.
Yeah.
Ironics recommended I take on a new ranger. I knew just where to go.
And it's like he's gonna connect worlds. We might see a new Tenchi reboot series because they got through part 6 of the original OVAs. And apparently the later OVAs, well, they did finally resolve things. It wasn't a way people appreciated because they were mainly setups for other tie-in and spin-offs than actually try to complete their own story.
Godlike pictorial region, but if you have heart, then you have what it takes.
And side cut.
You don't have what it takes.
But I have heart.
Yes, but unfortunately that heart is encased in a weak, muscleless mass of inexperience. Plus there's your history to consider.
Got a long line of citations here.
So many.
Gravity repulsor.
Operation of a black market accelerator.
Willful disruption of the space-time continuum?
That is a funny story.
You're reckless.
Yeah, because it hasn't actually happened yet for him.
Yeah.
And that part wasn't even his fault.
Yeah.
It was another Lombax.
Out there. And remember, you can do anything as long as you're me. Next, meanwhile, on planet Quartu,
Dr. Nefarious, the mad scientist who made all of this possible.
Mad suggests cognitive impairment. I'm more...
DJ Toku, does that mean Decade can now be a part of the President's Club with Genom and Thouser? Yes.
I mean, yeah, like, only like he is an actual president.
Destroy Galactic Rangers.
I mean, they'd have to bring him back from the dead again.
AJ Justice, so with PS5s becoming easier to get, are you guys gonna try getting one? If the PS5 had games.
Yeah. That's kind of the primary problem, that everything the PS5 can do, the PS4 can do at the moment. And before picking up a console, I want a collection of games I actually want to play. Like, I have a large amount of Switch games now, even though I spent for years, like, just a couple things.
And right now, it's just...
It's like, it's expensive, and a lot of them are lacking a frickin' disc drive, and I hate that.
Exactly.
It's like, I don't want to download my games, I want physical copies, because they're going to go off the market at some point.
Terror of Death, thoughts on the recent Discotech announcements?
I am glad they're finally getting Cutie Connie. I'm glad they're doing a dub for Maz and Kaiser. Black RX, totally fine with that, considering it'll be probably the best sub. Like, even when I sub the show myself to actually review it, I admitted from the beginning that my subs were not good for it. They were just an improvement over what was there. And, like, the other subs for Black RX have kind of continuously been middling, so official release, full brand new retranslation, all for that. Even though Black RX is definitely one of the weaker of the Showa series.
It is, but again, at least we know it's not the we now know it's not the worst.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's far from the worst of them overall.
The only consequence though is Furbus is free. He's out in the world. He's loose. Lock your doors.
You're like really good at adding drama, man.
Thank you, Shim. I pride myself on my penchant for storytelling.
And yeah, unfortunately with Media Hood, he lives in the UK, so Discotech releases are region coded A while his country uses B.
Yeah.
So there really needs to be like,
just go region free already. Like, I'm not saying just to Discotech, but like a lot of content needs to just get rid of the region restrictions.
Right.
Because if it's not going to be released locally, how else are they supposed to fucking get it?
Right.
Granted, with a lot of things Discotech are doing, Britain and the UK got, well, we didn't. Like, they got a lot of these releases in proper formats and states where it can be viewed by people, whereas for a long time, because of license holding nonsense, we've not been able to get it redistributed.
Hopefully the day will come.
Yeah.
Get back here, you miserable.
Also, we are doing a marathon in the Cutie Honey series when Re releases, because I've seen Re when it was fan subbed, and I really liked Re.
I like the animation of it.
Yeah, it's pretty fluid. Granted, it's a remake of the live-action movie, but the live-action movie is itself a pretty strange beast.
And Kara Crystal, I did not know the English dub voice of Cutie Honey was handpicked by Go Nagai.
Yeah, that was an interesting factoid.
Yeah, and it's really awesome that, like, apparently in every English dub of Cutie Honey, it's still Jessica Salvello in every...
However you pronounce her last name.
But the point is, it's the same actress every single time. Which,
yeah.
Do you realize how insane that is for
how rare it is in American media?
Yeah, like, in Japanese media, if there's a long-running character, you're probably going to get the same actor every single time.
Or there's a respectful handoff to it, whereas in American stuff, like, we've been complaining about it more and more over the years, about the need to respect voice actor consistency, and a lot of dubbing companies and even animation companies have heard that being what we want, but there's a lot less faith towards respecting that. Like, okay, wanting someone different to play Batman, if you want to do something completely different and not just recycle Kevin Conroy, especially now that he has passed on, we're completely fine with that. You just need to, ask people first.
Mm-hmm. And, yeah, Joey Nakao, I've recently finished Pokemon Violet, and it is a step in the right direction with developing the side characters.
Yeah, I think Violet, or just Gen 9 in general, has some of the best side characters we've ever had.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, I am one of those people that did not complete the Gen 7 games, and I know Gen 7 for a lot of people is a competitor for that, so I'm not going to be opposed to that.
Yeah, I think for a lot of people, Gen 7 was great because it introduced, not only a decent beta switch with, like, who the real bad guys were, but the introduction of the Ultra Beast added in a new layer of, like, a horror element to the Pokemon games that wasn't there before.
Get in the bag, Nebby.
Yeah. And also just Luzamine in general was, like... I remember her, that boss fight with her.
The horrors that can come from familial trauma.
Mm-hmm.
I must get to Alero City. They are in danger.
Whoa. Hey, who's in danger?
An army is coming. I must warn them.
Hang on. Slow down. You've been in a crash. What do you say we get you back to my garage? I'll run a diagnostic and have you fixed up in no time.
Thank you. I appreciate the assistance.
It's no problem. So, what do I call you?
I suppose my proper designation is Warbot Defect B54296.
maybe I'll just call you Clank. My name's Ratchet. Up and down.
Left and right, side to side.
Diagonal.
Could he repair this diminutive warbot? Would it be the key to the adventure he craved? Did he leave the proto-engine on in the garage? The answer to all these questions was yes.
And also, since the chat was, we brought it, it's talked about it. I think Region 3 players do exist, but they're expensive.
Unless it's not just a PS4, PS5, and
Yeah.
I'm not sure if 360 is region free, but you basically have to buy a game console to actually get region unlock. It's like we can play Asian English games on this, so there's no reason why a European owner of a console can't do the same. Well, I've got a combustor, and I'll give you the key.
Perhaps you could shoot something to open the door.
Terror in the chat again. My only problem for Scarlet and Violet is that there's no unique Elite Four rooms. I can get that, but the game was going for something different with the Elite Four, so I can forgive it for the most part.
Like, they had a bunch of environmental stuff instead of having the entire gym be a...
Like, I love how the Elite Four, the whole challenge begins with a job interview, essentially.
Poor Larry.
Yeah, poor Larry. Like, I love that gag. It's like, the poor man is so overworked, he has to be a gym leader and an Elite Four member.
He has 3 jobs.
Yeah.
3 jobs?
Yeah. Oh, right, you're not there yet.
But basically, he's not only the normal gym leader, but he's also the flying Elite Four member.
And he has a normal job atop that.
Yeah, and it's like, the guy is overworked. Let him rest.
I wouldn't be surprised if one day he just fell asleep in the middle of his match.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Oh, that's for there. Smashy, smashy. There we are.
I was just scrolling back up in the chat to see if I missed anything. And DJ Toku, Gundam is are like comics, and it can be daunting to get into. I can understand that if say you're the outside looking in and you're not really familiar with Gundam or how mecha series work, then you can probably look upon it and go, I don't know where to start, you know? Fusion grenades! You're getting... I remember the last time you played this, Davis.
Yeah, I have, it's like the bicycle effect.
Yeah, it's like, I remember, like, you're doing better is what I'm saying.
Yeah, which is a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm still getting hit, but...
Like, I think you're getting reasonably hit, not like...
Yeah.
All the jobs Brett could have given us. We gotta look for some defect.
It's not that bad.
Right, those are bombs. Forgot about that.
I've done that before.
Grim, are you okay?
I'm fine, kid, but I ain't opening up until the coast is clear.
Just hold tight, Grim. I got this.
I guess what we need is a 10 megaton nuclear bomb. There we go.
Cure Crystal, I honestly wouldn't mind seeing Des play the Ace Attorney games one day.
I've tried and, like, they're not for me, and I know Lewis is doing Ace Attorney as his next review because of a Patreon request. Like, it's not like I've never used the reference to it, and oh god, I forgot they're in Project Cross Zone.
Yeah,
I was planning to just do the movie. The movie is fun.
Oh yeah, that's actually one of the better video game adaptations, to be honest.
That's really more for educational purposes.
It is always good to meet a fellow academic.
Really, I just look at the pictures and then, you know, wing it.
Look at you go.
Yeah. Much better this time than the last time.
Yep.
So we can actually possibly get back to where we were and then a bit past it if our current pace is any indication. I think this took me about an hour last time.
About that, Grim. Listen, get my tools ready. I just found something in the desert I need to look at.
Interesting. What kind of factory is this?
This?
I think this is a legitimate question from AJ Justice.
Come on, let's get you fixed.
So if someone patroned you about a 50 episode series, would you do it?
No.
No, I didn't. You didn't let me finish. Like they were just saying, like, what you do what Linkar does, and just do the first 5 episodes.
Like I try to do more than that. It's just like I have locked off doing anything that long anymore because it was just becoming too huge a time investment. Like I've had to shout down several people, "Hey, you know the rules. Don't request this shit."
Mm-hmm.
But why are you not in any of them?
Well, someone had to take the picture, right? Come on. I even have a ship.
Oh, framing himself as Jimmy Olsen.
It disassembles. So
Yeah, Superman's friend Jimmy Olsen. He was there. What did he do? He was there.
He was everything man. No, none of that. Shame on you.
No, everything man sucks. Combo Man's where it's at.
Yeah.
It appears to be some sort of
And Terra Death Cartoon Era has been doing an Ace Attorney retrospective for a few years now. He has been.
I enjoyed those videos.
Yeah.
Who's Jim?
The Cartoon Hero guy. Cartoon Hero guy.
Yeah, he's one of my Twitter reviewer mutuals.
Fatal crash imminent. Would you like to
Record your last will and
testament?
Imagine if that was like a feature in every car.
Would it be?
Who would you transmit it to?
And would it be legal?
I don't know. What is the legality of a last will and testament recorded by car?
Does the car act as a?
Does everything go to the car as soon as it explodes?
Is the car the attorney?
Oh my god, Car Man, Ace Attorney at Law.
The next Cars movie is going to be a legal thriller.
Oh no! Shh. And then it shows like some
Car series is dead.
Then David said that's what like a Pixar executive is outside the window. It's like, I'll take that idea.
Titanium? Maybe we should upgrade our weapons first.
Raritanium? That's like the rarest thing in the universe.
Here's where you pick your weapon. Let me walk you through the process with one of my... You're gonna need raritanium for this stuff.
Select a tutorializer.
All you gotta do is...
Apparently you can throw your wrench by holding down L2 and pressing square.
Yeah, I keep forgetting to do that.
Go ahead and fill out the whole chain. Alright, just confirm the transaction and the deal's done. Hey, you surrounded a mystery cluster. Now that's gonna give you a big boost. That's all there is to it.
Okay, anyways.
Another question from the chat. Is there any DC animated material you would like to review?
That unfortunately would, lead to me getting hit by copyright.
But, like, say, like, copyright laws no longer existed and, like, we lived in a just society.
First of all, we live in a society. Second, like, the last DC thing I did was just Batman Arkham Asylum, and I did that one twice because it was, you know, a review remaster. Yeah, did I have Oh yeah, the new guns. Newer guns.
DJ Toku, no, the car is a lawyer from Cybertron.
Oh man, a Transformers legal thriller. That'll do them.
Yeah. That actually I don't think has been done quite as much. Like the ethics, like robo ethics and all that stuff.
Aside from, you know, freedom is the right of all sentient beings.
Megatron's a defense lawyer for Optimus in a trial. Now I may be a simple gun that robot that turns into a gun.
And sometimes a tank, and sometimes a carrier.
I'm very fluid with what I decided to transform into. Oh shit.
Yeah, no, I needed to wait there long enough to trigger all the bolt explosions. Two, three.
But how did you not know? How did you know the parts you went there for?
That works on 2 levels in that situation.
Qwark, because I can read minds, but you weren't there. I can read minds. You're not really telling the truth, or 100%, are you?
What are these things? They appear to be amoeboids. According to my databanks, they were created by Clank Industries in order to assist the warbots.
Give us those delicious bolts.
Oh, having to go into that tunnel back in the day when you didn't have the oxygen mask.
Again, we're going through a tunnel.
Thanks, slimes, die!
Wow. They are very durable bastards.
Yeah. Mid-boss. Plus they split in 2.
Shooter!
First person shooter!
All enemies clear. Well done.
Map. Yeah, wrong button. There's the caves for hidden treasure. Yeah. I forget where in this cave... that screwed us over last time, too, where I could not remember where the hidden treasure in the cave was.
What is the real treasure or the friends we meet along the way?
I know that Oda said that that's not going to be how One Piece ends.
No, there is an actual treasure.
I know he said that's not how it's going to end, but if it did, oh god, I think that everyone would hunt him down.
I mean, we've already been confirmed that the treasure isn't necessarily Rogers, it's Joy Boy's.
Ah yes, the Legend of Joy Boy. Speaking of One Piece, it's fascinating that in the entirety of the series, Red Hair Shanks has only appeared like a handful of times.
Yeah. Okay, I did go past in this last area. Just forget what I have to do to actually get it. Yeah, I'm in the right spot for it.
Oh.
Maybe up there?
Is it perhaps that crate over there that you can't destroy?
Which crate over where that can?
Davis, you literally look right. Turn your camera. More. There, in front of you.
Oh, that one. Yeah. There we go.
Oh.
I could not see it.
It was blended in. To be fair.
And this is why I'm here.
Yes.
Your goal is to complete a whole set of holo cards. Whoa, you're swimming in bolts. Time to spin some. Come and buy a pyrocitor.
Is One Piece still going? Which will end first, that or The Simpsons? Honestly, I think One Piece will end before The Simpsons does.
I mean, they're closing in on the final arc if they haven't really begun it already. It depends on how they treat the whole Egghead arc.
Or I think they're in Vegapunk, but I think they're moving out of Vegapunk.
Yeah, the Vegapunk arc is what they're in right now, and the location is Egghead. The arcs are named after the locations.
Right. The One Piece is just an IOU put out by Joy Boy as a prank.
Makes as much sense as anything else.
Oh yeah, Conan the Detective. That's another long-running series that.
Oh, please let that end.
I still love that time when like Conan the comedian went to Japan to meet Conan the Detective.
He actually did that?
Yeah, he actually did.
I was not aware he did that.
Yeah, he did do that because he was confused. It's like, wait, what are you talking about? There's like another Conan out there? I must find this person.
Whoa, that is a lot of bad guys.
Attention, citizens. You may have noticed we are in the midst of
A small, insignificant invasion.
We are working hard to contact the Qwark so we can find a peaceful resolution. But until they return our calls, it's probably best to remain.
And then your homes. Burn it all! Burn! Burn it!
Remember, kids, always use flamethrowers in small bursts. It helps conserve ammunition.
Yes, Lexi approves of setting fire to things.
Set fire to the sun!
Why? Well, the sun's already on fire.
I've got it. Arson!
But we can't arson the sun unless we turn off the sun, then set fire to the sun again. Terror of Death. Anyone excited for the new season of Futurama?
We'll get to it when we get to it.
I feel like it's like there are some series that keep getting brought back when they really should have just stopped.
Yeah.
You know? Like the time for them has passed.
Attention, invading.
Ah, there he is.
We have left you several messages regarding your invasion of this sector. I don't want to suggest that you are avoiding us, but just in case you didn't check your messages, there are quite a few waiting for you.
I love the weapons experience system, by the way.
I almost got enough for their next level up.
It's just, I love any games mechanic that rewards you for actively using a certain thinger, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, no fancy crafting, but things necessary, just use thing a lot. Call me Bruno Mars because I got grenades.
How does Bruno Mars and grenades connect to each other?
He has a song called Grenade.
I was not aware of that.
Yeah, it's really kind of a... It's song where he talks about how he would jump on a grenade for this woman.
The more you know. Do.
This has been Dev's learning about pop music.
Oh no, I go to Todd for that.
Sword Kaijin, why is set fire to the sun a thing? Well, you see, there's this very brilliant scientist named Doofenshmirtz who's criminally underrated by you.
He has his own incorporated.
Yeah, he's a businessman. He is a working class citizen who keeps getting interfered by small fuzzy mammals, unjustly, might I add.
He has a rodent problem.
Yeah, a rodent problem. But point is, Doofenshmirtz once had a brilliant idea that is so ingenious to set fire to the sun.
That way we can fight in the shade.
Exactly. Just like the Spartans admit.
Unfortunately, the Spartans were kind of assholes, so...
Yeah, they were. Desmond Malone. I remember grenading my brother and sister in Halo. Oh, good times. It's all fun and games until some fool gets hit with a sticky grenade.
What's that, a spider? Get it off.
No, that's not a spider. Level up.
And now to use the combustor more. Oop.
Oh yeah, Doofenshmirtz once tried to rotate the dark side of the moon. It's like, but wait, wouldn't that, if you did that, wouldn't just, there's no point to that, because there would always
we never see the dark side of the moon, so there could be stuff there. There could be alien ships crashed there.
There could be, like, evil witches just hanging out and being grumpy all the time.
People would have to recalibrate their mirrors because they can't do it off the moon's system anymore. There's actually an entire mirror system on the moon that proves that we've actually been to the fucking moon. Seriously, moon landing deniers. What the actual hell? Why would you deny that?
No, or rather, why, like, the mental gymnastics required for some of these so-called conspiracies, right? Like, it takes more effort to imagine scenarios as to how we faked it.
We faked the moon landing by taking a popular filmmaker and transporting them to the moon to fake the moon landing.
Wait. Skid McMarks, the pro hoverboarder?
He sent me this infobot from Iridia, and
What's the highest level the guns can go? I think 9. I've never actually completed the game before.
Hey, Uncle Blackwash, Skid McMarks here. You know, your nephew. My agent and I are at the awesome grand opening of the McMarks Sports Shack here on Iridia, and boy, I've gotten to meet all kinds of people. Fans, celebrities, my Gadgetron sponsors. I even got to sign autographs for these odd-looking creatures called the Flarg.
Oh no, you signed away the rights to your likeness.
Wait, hold on a second. Hydro Harvester Super Illegal Water Displacement Apparatus.
Oh, that don't sound good.
I don't think I was supposed to have this.
Stop him! He's got the schematics!
Help! Someone! Call my agent! Call my publicist! Actually, don't call either of those people. Call someone who cares about me! I don't want...
Oh, the humor in this.
Sounds like Skid McMarks is in trouble. We gotta get to Iridia.
Agreed. But we must first repair our ship.
Right. Okay, let's see if we...
Oh, map is that button. Toy. This is a sign of how I have not paid attention. I do not remember all these things. Oh, there's another way. That should have another secret. Find someone to help you repair the ship. So we will do that.
Attention, citizens. Your mayor is safe and sound. I was rescued by a furry hero and his robot friend. I will now resume regular office hours, which is every third Tuesday from 10 to 10:30.
Oh, Richard Horvitz. He is a treasure. Media Hood reviews. Who knows? Maybe the moon is full of alien robots who are trying to collide with the Earth. Yes, that really is the synopsis of a movie involving the moon. It is actually several movies about aliens and robots on the moon.
Seriously.
How does this keep being a fucking thing?
DJ Toku, I hate how some stuff like The Simpsons and Family Guy and like somehow survive, but Young Justice keeps getting screwed over.
Yeah, at least Young Justice eventually got 4 seasons with the possibility for a 5th one. We've actually watched the most recent Simpsons seasons, and honestly, I felt like they have a bit of the spark back, even though there's less humor and more cultural drama. Like, you know, drama and humor that brought from actual modern day instead of, you know, bad pop culture references or jokes based on nothing.
Like, it was honestly really refreshing because, like, so many adult animated shows go for, like, super cringe humor or gross outs or, like, they're just cruel for no reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and yet, Simpsons, not so much the more recent ones. They've actually been rather poignant in trying actually new avenues of storytelling that had not been executed before, like exploring more about the secondary characters and hell, giving Mo a love interest, giving comic book guy a love interest, and actually a functioning working relationship where, you know, Marge and Homer can apply their experience as together for so long, despite everybody not thinking they should be together, and, you know, advising people with newer stuff. Like, it's actually been tangibly good.
Yeah, and then we actually learned this secret that of comic book guy's life, that his father, postage stamp man,
voiced by Dan Aykroyd,
was not exactly a great father because nobody in their family really
emotionally connected to anybody else.
They just became indulged in their obsessions, so...
And comic book guy, had he been properly encouraged, could have been a tangible baseball player because he was actually good at it.
Yeah.
And the reason why I didn't collect baseball memorabilia, which actually is another collector thing, is because, you know, that was the wrong type of connection.
Yeah, and also he got tossed into a dumpster that then had a bunch of comic books dumped on him.
Yeah. It's like, it was a visibly good episode. Like, it's different from classic Simpsons. I think that's part of the problem with how people might view the current modern show, but it's definitely teens and 20s where it just seems to, like, lose not just identity, but any semblance of a tangible path to relating a viable tale. Like, not all of them. I think we've gone through a bunch of their trios of horror stuff, but it was not the same for the longest time, and now I think it's because the current writers are those who grew up with the original series, so they're trying to capture some of that old magic, but just with modern day political drama stuff, because if you look back at the original seasons of The Simpsons, they could also find humor in relative politics, and then you look back at that stuff and you realize, oh god, the reason why old stuff holds up so well is everything they said back then is as true today.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas in the teens and 20s, it's like it was so stuck in the moment that it had no longevity.
Who's gonna save us? Oh, hello there. I'm glad you're here. Hey, have we met before? I'm in a touch of the old deja vu.
I don't think so.
Time travel nonsense.
Tank could use a good plumbing. Anywho, I've been trying to get a distress call to the Galactic Rangers ever since Drax Forces showed up.
DJ Toku, the thing with most adult cartoons is they confuse mature with crash, and it bugs me that a lot of people still don't get that those two things are not the same. Very true. We have very few mature adult cartoons.
Perhaps we could take a look.
Or the ones we did have kept getting canceled because they think there's no audience for it, and animation is just for children, which is just complete and utter bullshit.
Chairman of Drek Industries. Many of you may be wondering, why are 300 heavily armed warbots marching ominously towards a Class G dread ship? The answer is simple, friends. Progress. Years ago, we were driven underground by pollution that may or may not, but most definitely was, caused by my father's company. Since then, we've shifted focus from robotics to planet building. Now that our project is nearing completion, we must do everything possible to stay on schedule. In this case, it means our friendly army of warbots must vanquish those who would seek to stop us. Good news? They don't know we're coming.
So why'd you bring out this press brief, or this video memo?
Drek Industries is not working for you.
They never will be.
I liked that little bit where it seems like it's frozen, but he was just holding still. He always keeps doing that.
Kane Sword Kaijin, why is Teen Titans Go still a thing? It should have been canned years ago. Because despite it entirely destroying Cartoon Network as a company, it was very cheap to animate. So the less money they had, the more money they had to invest on the show that actually ruined their financial portfolio. That is literally everything of why. Okay, I need to go back and get that ring. I think I'm going to be routed back to that due to the slide.
Yep.
Looking around a bit. That seems like it'd be a button. It is not a button.
What about behind that pillar?
Good thinking. Nothing.
I hate it when that...
You would think there would be a secret there.
Yeah.
Whee!
It's like going to Six Flags, only there is a 50% reduction in endangerment.
Too far.
That was awesome. Want to do it again?
I almost did that thing for the entire bed. Nope. Oh no, it's right there.
Okay, let's see what we got here. And so, Ratchet and Clank set out to fix their ship with the help of the plumber. Little did they know they would soon come so close to greatness, they'd be able to hear its mighty biceps ripple. But first, they'd have to tackle a brain-eating zombie T-Rex.
Really? No.
Hey, wait a minute. I don't recall no brain-eating zombie T-Rex.
Okay.
This is why this thing is entirely
Well, you look about all fixed up.
screwy.
Now promise me you'll get that infobot to Captain Qwark.
I promise. Thanks for your help.
No problem. See you in the next reboot.
Wait, what?
See you in the next reboot.
Wait, and then it's like, wait, what?
That guy.
Buy a proton drum from me.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that was just an event flag. So we have cleared up everything on this planet.
Yeah, so
Why don't you upgrade your pyrocitor?
we got enough for a proton drum.
Yes. Supermassive pseudo-atom that regularly emanates a wide disk of damaging subatomic energy. If I remember correctly, I loved this thing.
Yeah, you did.
I just might make my quota this week.
Okay, upgrades. Nice. Yeah, almost. I'm gonna wait until I have enough, the special crystals. I don't think there are any boxes here I haven't already smashed.
So I think you can just go to the next world.
Yeah, and the next world should be the central, whatchamacallit. Yeah, Qwark. Deliver the Infobots to Galactic Rangers for all that, and then last time we stopped at after doing Iridia.
Yeah, that's what it was.
But we are much better paced than last time.
Yeah, because you remember how to play the game.
I know how to play the game now.
Yeah. Since we're, like, the chat was discussing, like, you know, other shows that, you know, are good examples of animation, I think the thing that just frustrates me is that these days companies aren't willing to, like, give shows the time of day to, like, become classics. It's like
they have to be a hit immediately.
Which is like that's not how things work. Like
yeah.
there's rarely been a show that was a hit out of the gate.
Yeah, I think part of the problem is like if you dump it all at once, like the Netflix model, you don't get the same word of mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Or they don't give it enough time. It takes a longer time to actually become known. Okay. There we go. I'm still gonna have trouble identifying these damn things.
Yep. There's the ship.
Enemy
might be a good time to test those weapon systems.
Captain, we have an unidentified ship providing assistance.
Why would you ever want inverted controls?
Whoever you are, thank you.
Okay, there.
Pterodactyl, I see you asking about the recent episodes of Owl House. We have not watched the more recent stuff.
We have not watched the season 3 episodes. We're waiting for the last one to air. That's also the problem with some of these. It's like some people want to wait for the marathon, but it only gets word of mouth week by week.
And unfortunately, like, I do appreciate that they're putting the more recent stuff like on sites like relatively soon after broadcast. You know?
Yeah.
Go right.
Yeah. Yeah, they're the icons.
Yeah, another one down.
Just 2 more ships.
There it is.
Yes, we're on a roll.
1 ship left.
In this wave. Or is there?
The last of them.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you got all the transports. But we still gotta take out that warship.
The Warbot's armor is made of a raritanium alloy. If we could propel a Warbot at the ship with sufficient velocity, I believe it would penetrate the hull.
Awesome. How do we do that?
Your weapon
Now I just need to pick up the warbots.
I am rewriting the software to isolate the Warbot's armor. There. You should now be able to pick up Warbots using the mag booster.
Okay, let's try this out.
Yep. So.
Okay, now we just need to get a bunch of warbots.
Booster active.
There should be some Warbots nearby. You can now pick them up and pull them toward the warship.
Okay. Angles and directions.
Mag booster active.
Nope.
There should be some Warbots nearby.
Yes, I'm looking for them.
Pick them up and pull them toward the warship.
Yep. There they are. You see that icon?
All systems restored.
No. Ah, there we are. Fortunately, none of them tell distance, so... Okay.
So there's some right there.
Yeah, there we are.
Activate mag booster. We can pick up a few more. Gotta make another pass.
All systems restored.
Turn will. There's someone on that roof. Right.
I have no idea why I can't see them.
Okay, Warbots, hang on tight.
Okay, now we just gotta smash it into the big ship.
Yep.
Steady, steady. Now.
Where?
Warbots away. Boom.
There we go.
Holy cow! That was awesome.
Well done, Ratchet.
Haha, 1 in a million. Let's do
Yep.
it again.
There's some down that
Yeah, I
roof.
see him.
All systems restored.
Hey, Warbots, time to go home. Engage.
Warbots successfully magnetized. Setting course for Blarg warship.
Locking on. Release. Yeah, that one hurt.
I believe the warship has sustained critical damage.
Yeah, one more
Eh.
hit should do it.
Somebody in the chat. Talk to him, Goose. Top Gun reference.
Activate mag booster.
There's enough power to pick up more warbots.
Eon in the chat, are you going to play the RE4 remake?
Probably not, personally.
I might, because I really like our RE4. Like, I just remember having a lot of fun in that game, so if I ever played it, I would at least have an idea of what I was doing.
Mm.
You know, it's like, I remember playing the crap out of that game on the GameCube. I actually, played it to the point where I unlocked the secret typewriter gun, and that is fun.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing makes me feel like God more than like a gun that has infinite machine gun ammo.
Yeah.
All right, everyone, let's give these heroes some breathing room. I'm happy to field all questions on their behalf.
Dallas Wanamaker here. Does this mean you'll be asking these two heroes to join the Rangers?
Say what now? I don't.
The beginning of his downfall.
And that is how dumb luck helped the rookie Lombax take out a Blargian warship.
That wasn't no dumb luck. He and that robot made a great pair.
That's enough out of you, solitary Bill. Sheesh. You give a guy your pudding cup once, and then you can never get rid of him.
So, what happened next?
Well, Drek didn't take too kindly to having his plan ruined by a Lombax and his robot pal, so he sent Blargian mercenaries to take them out.
Beep. Beep.
Clank, look out!
Ow.
I just wanted to have a trade fight.
The good news is now I'm furious.
You all right, pal?
I'm not mad, just angry.
All systems operational, but we should get back.
Yeah, and this is where in the original video we did on it, I accidentally kept falling off the ledges.
Sorry, Brax. Clank and I ran into a bit of ship trouble. Looks like there's still a few Blarg in the city.
We must have missed
Blarg in the City is like the worst Sex in the City spinoff.
You better check the Hall of Heroes and make sure they didn't make it inside.
Copy that.
In the meantime, there's a friend not far from your position who can help you out. His name's Al. I was gonna wait until after training to introduce you, but now's as good a time as any.
Mr. Zircon!
Yay!
We have to save up for Mr. Zircon.
Yes, we do.
Yes, I remember the good old days with Mr. Zircon.
Glad we all had the same reaction.
Why did you do that?
Because I could.
You hurt yourself.
In my confusion.
I don't think you need. I'm gonna relinquish your wrench. I'm sorry, it's too dangerous of a tool for you.
Nonsense.
Oh, I am very hurting.
Oh yeah, I was knocked off right around here because...
Yeah.
The stupid flying enemies.
You have grenades?
I do have grenades, but I have leveled them up. Rather, I want to level up other things. Here we go. Mac wants a flamethrower.
What? Mac wants a flamethrower. Now let's move.
No, you say the line is Mac wants the what?
Yeah. Davis wants the what?
What he said, now move. I love that that the reason they're like he wants the what is because normally you'd want the flamethrower to melt icicles that.
Like they don't think of it as a military tool.
Yeah.
Oh, H85 had a perfect response to why did you do like that? You exploding yourself? Because you saw Bandicoot do it once.
No, none of that.
What? What are you like, Dr. Cortex? You hate them Bandicoots?
I've never been a fan of Crash Bandicoot. I know it appeals to some people, John in specific.
I think John's not going to swear a blood oath against you.
I just had a very poor experience with his original games. And a pizza demo disc back in the day. Ironically, pizza demo disc was how I first discovered Spyro.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't even remember like Pizza doing that.
Yeah, it was a short-lived promotion right after I shouldn't say right after the PlayStation 1 came out, but it was 1998 and I lost all my health. Damn it.
Yeah, you kind of just like walked right into
Yeah, I walked right into it.
I understand that we all want to absorb bullets like some sort of freak of nature. But
at least I didn't lose much in the way of progress. Okay. Time for the photon drum.
shoot the chopper down!
Shoot her! Shoot her!
Are you saying shoot her or shoot her?
See? Nothing to it.
Aw, man, those flowers almost bloomed.
Holy cow. I've died and gone to nerd heaven. Look at this. They have my blaster runs hot. Fungoid with the stick. Oh, Spiro the Space Moose. They the mega limited ultra edition of Intransigence Fall of Blarg.
That one comes with exclusive content if you pre-ordered through Gadgetron. I take it you're the ones Cora called me about? The ones in need of a new helipack upgrade?
You must be Big Al. It is nice to meet you. I am Clank.
Terror Death. Question, is there any chance of you reviewing the franchise spin-off Muso games like Hyrule on Gundam Warriors or Persona 5 Strikers? I'm intending to do Strikers as it's a story continuation of Persona 5, but I finally have to just write the frickin' Persona 5 review already. Hopefully I'll be getting to that before the end of the month, like not the entire thing, just starting it, because there is one or two things that are holding that up.
Oh, tip in the chat, lock on strafe and jump. Like, you know how to strafe, right?
Getting back to the Hall of Heroes is easy. Just head this way until you find the Graph Train station.
Okay.
I'll take you straight back.
Oh, we're still short of Mr. Zircon.
Yeah.
Oh, I want my friendly murder bot.
Just remember, kids, Mr. Zircon hates all life equally.
All life equally.
I feel like Mr. Zircon is like a Krusty the Clown venture. Hey, kids, you want a very own personal robot? Oh, get Mr. Zircon!
Yay!
Well, Mr. Zircon may turn on you and try to annihilate the human race. Mr. Zircon is not really. It's not good for children, or for anyone.
Oh God, why did we make this?
so many things that Krusty has made that are just not good.
Thanks again, Big Al.
Breaking news coming out of Qwark's famous Aliro City.
The duo forged ahead, using their Helipack's enhanced jump capability.
Right, hold R1. Oh wait, I need to hit everything down here. There we go.
So in the latest bit of AI madness, like that makes you question reality, somebody created an AI bot to create artificially made Seinfeld scenarios.
I've seen clips of it. I saw a clip of it from Jesse Cox when he talked about it. It's horrifying.
It's like somebody said, "You know what? I want endless Seinfeld."
It ended like 25 years ago.
I mean, I like Seinfeld, but not enough to see all that. Because, oh god, the animation...
Like, this person is insane. To quote, "As generative media gets better, we have this notion that at any point you're going to be able to turn on the future equivalent of Netflix and watch the show perpetually, non-stop as much as you want. You don't have just have 7 seasons of a show. You have 700 or infinite seasons of a show." Wait a minute, that's the plot of Mazinger Zero, where like Mazinger's Z just never ended. It kept going. Are these people mad?
Or just plain stupid? Because honestly, stupidity is probably the bit...
I mean, technically, every story it goes after the end because when you treat the characters in a story as people, but there is a limit to that.
Seinfeld, in reference to the Seinfeld, Legend says they're still in jail. Seriously, that episode was so bad.
So bad.
It's like, no one likes that finale.
No,
one of the worst finales of all time.
Because of like how it just operates on that, like making them into something that they're not. Like, there's no humor there.
Where would a Good Samaritan law even be legal?
Like, I actually watched a video about that, and it's like nothing like that exists. Like,
yeah.
Like, there is no set of laws that say that if you don't report something, like, or rather in that exact scenario, then that you're not culpable. You know.
Better find some nanotech.
Yay!
Yay!
Okay, I need a health pack.
Oh, and you also have like...
I have several of those card packs.
Yep.
Now arriving. Please stand clear.
I just prefer to just open them all at once.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know, when we're not busy trying to kill a bunch of things.
Yeah, I mean, like, murder is a very tiresome job. Like, if you don't murder things, then who else will? The murderers? Like, we can rely on their lazy butts.
There we go.
Burn it all! Burn it! Burn it! Like Bert Heinard from Mega Man X7.
about to depart. Next stop, the Hall of Heroes.
Yay! Oops.
Whoops.
I let go too early.
You don't let go, man.
I'm on the wrong train.
Please stand clear.
Now you're on the right train.
Is now departing.
I'm on the night train to Mundo Fine.
Is this the night train to go to Night Court?
Well, they just got rebooted, so...
Will the Honorable Judge Reinhold presiding?
Reinhold the Second.
I will always love that bit from Qwark's Animated.
It is such a shame that show only got like 6 episodes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Bear is driving. How could that be?
I love how that episode ended. It's like, due to unforeseen circumstances, or like the animation got lost on the way to the Korean animators, so they just wound up creating brand new animation. I love how the second episode was just a flashback to the first episode.
It was certainly experimental.
Yeah, like, I don't remember any of that happening. Oh, hello there, new person. Joshua Coward says hi. Hello, person.
Oh, Joshua Coward. Oh, nice to meet you.
The Terror of Death. Alexis, what is this Mega Man X7 you speak of? Everyone knows Capcom skipped over 7 and headed straight to X8.
Oh no, Mega Man Command Mission is Mega Man 7.
There we go.
X7.
There is no actual Mega Man X7. When this game I'm holding of Mega Man X7. It's just a dream.
And if you think that it exists,
burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground!
Yeah, it's like we accept 8 more than we accept 7.
Exactly.
Because we all know that 8 is great. Oh, look, the pet squids are out. Toss them nades! Haha! They died. This is the wildest episode of Thomas the Tank Engine I've ever seen.
Almost had a lombax on him, and it was weird.
It caused him to be put, or boarded up behind a brick wall for some reason.
Yeah, because he was being awfully naughty. And we know what we do with naughty trains. We hide them behind barriers and watch them suffer.
Don't we, children?
So, remember, make your enemies suffer.
The laws on the island of Sodor must be so weird.
Ratchet, that bomb has a 5-kiloton payload.
And Thomas was also a dragon.
The Hall of Heroes will be catastrophic.
Wait, what?
It's a bit from Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah.
Though, why has Train Dragon not been a thing that Yu-Gi-Oh! Card Game has done, or at least not that I'm aware of? Although that seems like something Anna Kozuki would do.
Yeah, she would. Zek still may have like a lot of issues, but having a girl that
Again, just make Kite the main character and I wouldn't have a problem.
No, I was going to say, but having a female duelist that loves giant trains and all that good stuff, that's okay.
Prototype for Mei Hatsume.
Those bombs appear to be proximity triggered. They will detonate on arriving at the Hall of Heroes.
see. Then it's time for an early drop-off.
Rax, come in. We're arriving at the Hall of Heroes.
Copy that, Ratchet. I'll meet you at the front entrance and we'll begin your training.
We've been cleared to attack Drek Industries in 3 days. That means you two are getting the accelerated course.
Ha! That's right, lives at home 472. What's the matter? Don't like getting your butt kicked?
Hey, Lars.
Who stands up to game when it's not a active movement game?
Usually it's the former. The Rangers are the shoot first, think later type. I am sorry, I didn't...
Oh god, Media Hood, no, go to your room for this one.
What?
So long as that dragon train doesn't use imagination, we're good.
I'll see you in a bit.
There are multiple levels to this. Figment, the imagination dragon.
Oh yeah, Figment.
Combat armor on the market. And it comes in
Everybody loves Figment.
colors.
Except for Disney.
But when has Disney ever known what's good for Disney?
Awesome. So what next?
Disney couldn't kick Disney's ass if Disney had it in their hands.
They wouldn't know how to kick ass if it had an automatic ass-kicking machine.
Well, at least unless Bob Sapek is in charge. Chapek? Which Bob am I?
CPAC? Chapek?
Yeah, there are two Bobs. I forget which one's the bad one.
Iger.
Iger was the one who came back.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh yeah. Right. My mistake.
My two Bobs.
Yeah.
That's the weirdest reboot
episode of Reboot. Yes.
You ready for fried rice tonight?
Oh, I'm ready for fried rice.
King Sword Kaijin. I like that cat girl from Zexal. Yes, Kathy. What's her name, I think?
Yeah.
Who's just a girl who really likes cats, and it's like, you know what, girl, more power to you.
Ironic that all of the female side characters in Zell are more interesting than the main girl of Zell.
Kotori?
Kotori, yeah. It's like, she doesn't actually do anything the entire series.
Time to do some jumping. You're jump and shoot, man.
Congratulations on reaching the summit of justice. Your quadriceps must be burning with righteousness and pain.
Why won't you die?
Extra points or something?
Whee!
It's time to ascend to the Tower of Power. Here you must leap from platform to platform, but tread lightly. These leashes will move to one position, and then without so much as a warning.
I'm at 6,400.
There.
We will be acquiring our friend soon.
Yes.
I love you, Mr. Zircon. I want to kill you. I love you too. Zircon only demands pain.
Zircon demands blood.
All right, John. You heard the man. You heard the bot.
I'm not falling to the bottom of this time.
You've learned your lesson.
You would think.
If this was comedic, if this was a comedy, then you would immediately fall off the edge.
Yeah.
And
I mean, our lives are a giant joke, so.
Aww, yeah. Tower of Power. Who designed this course?
First try!
Yay, you've learned. What did Qwark ever do to you? Boom. Don't look down, don't look down, don't look down.
Why would you say that?
I'm an agent of chaos.
Seems legit.
Well, somebody has to.
The last cadet that got this far went on to become... the guy before that. Oh, you think. Guess this training course isn't very good at training.
Okay. 1 out of 28 golden bolts.
Gold!
And card collection again. You have enough duplicates for trade to a new card.
I think it's any of those empty ones, so... I ran out of duplicates.
Yeah, okay.
So it's like every time you get a duplicate, you can at least get one that you don't have.
A stack of duplicates, yeah.
Nope.
Exit fitness course.
Just full of stuff you can do.
Jonathan asks, which one's better, Koraidon or Miraidon? Personally, I had more fun with Miraidon, so I don't regret getting Violet. John just needs to get to the end of Scarlet so we can trade.
I think everybody prefers Miraidon because it just looks...
It's the aesthetic difference.
Right. John's just over there gaming.
Yes.
I'm paying attention. Like, I heard the slur you made against my Koraidon, and I'll have my revenge.
Your revenge is not allowing me to trade for prehistoric Pokemon.
No,
prehistoric Paradox Pokemon, I should specify.
No, Davis, worse. Every time you get a cousin's subs, his Koraidon will eat your sandwiches.
Yeah. I should start buying 3 then.
And then that's when you're...
Seriously, Sandwich Dragon was the best thing.
And then that's when your Miraidon eats your last sandwich. What? No sandwiches for Davis?
You've been selected for Operation
Falling Star.
Galactic Ranger Intel tells us Chairman Drek has a state-of-the-art weapons lab in Nebula G34.
G34?
Is to destroy his top-secret project without, and this is important, telling anyone. Ever. Seriously, this is our little secret.
Sure.
Sending us off to do nothing.
Please save your questions until the end of the presentation. You'll need to access Drek's laboratory using a trespasser, your wits, and the kind of fortitude normally...
Oh yeah, we still need the Trespasser for that secret thing that's here.
Destroy whatever he's working on and get out. I'll monitor your position from here.
Good luck.
I wish I could be there to see you all. I have an urgent appointment with my acupuncturist. Call me when you arrive at Nebula G34. I'm counting on you, Ratchet.
You got it, Captain.
I am 1,000 short.
Dustin in the chat. Thoughts on the new Kotobukiya Yu-Gi-Oh! Monster statue collections, starting with the OG4 Charmers?
We're not really interested in those.
Terror of Death. Prehistoric Salamence is awesome.
Yes.
They can never stop making a dragon type like the most insane thing ever.
You know. There was a thing that required a Trespasser, so I'm betting that's just locked until I can get one, which will be here. Yeah, so already next. To loop back to everything we completed before.
Yep. It's all coming back to you.
All coming back.
Yep.
Like a boomerang.
Exactly. No, boomerangs don't come back to you. Wrenches do that.
No, they come back to you if they don't hit anything.
You toss a boomerang out into the distance, and then later in life, you're at death's door, and you feel like, oh man, this is the end. But that's when your trusty boomerang comes back and finally kills the bad guy. Help me, I'm being oppressed.
Help, I'm being oppressed. Yeah. So close to Mr. Zircon.
We're almost there. We can't end the stream without Mr. Zircon.
We can't end it like this.
Mr. Zircon's always been there for us. Like, John, remember that time Mr. Zircon did your taxes? And did he kill that guy?
Yeah, killed the tax guy. I had to answer a lot of questions that I did not want to answer.
You completed the joke perfectly.
I am Clank. This is Ratchet. Your uncle received your infobot and asked us to assist.
Oh, Mecha82 is asking about how did we get around the copyright this time?
Well, for one thing, I'm not at 2 strikes, so it's less of concern. And but this time I'm turned off monetization, so it shouldn't flag, period. Because that was the problem. That's sometimes, I should rephrase that. That is sometimes the problem with these, where that having monetization turned on gets them flagged by everybody. But the reason why the original video was such bullshit for that was because it wasn't even claimed by the people who had the right to claim it. It was by all these other companies that were distributors for the Ratchet and Clank movie. And that's a different thing.
Now, do what you do best. Murder them all.
Disco ball, disco ball.
Disco Stew is gonna kill you. Your penchant for murder is most impressive.
Most gnarly and radical.
Radical, dude. Totally tubular to the max. Righteous. King Sword Kaijin. Mr. Zircon is your best friend. I know, right? Like, whenever I needed somebody to confide in and for an enemy to be slain, Mr. Zircon was there for us. Just cuts to a montage of all the times we had with Mr. Zircon that never actually happened.
I love those kinds of montages, those joke montages. It's like, what?
Look up there. That must be Skid's ship.
There we go.
Burn it all!
Oh no.
Oh, there's still some more down there.
Yeah.
Jeez. Would Mr. Zircon help you move a couch? Yes, he would help you move the couch. And then he would then move that couch on top of somebody's skull.
Yeah, he would kill the landlord and hide his body, so you don't have to pay rent.
Exactly. I mean, it's just a landlord, so, like, who gives a crap, right?
Yes!
Yeah.
Aha!
I believe there are a few sand sharks left.
Go, Clank.
I just need to find them. See, that's the entrance.
Mm-hmm.
There's a plateau mentioned before that I probably just walked past and missed.
I think that was the plateau that you were on earlier.
This one? Yeah. I meant another one. Yeah, this way. think unless
There they
yeah,
are.
yeah, they're there. This last little corner.
Burn them.
Ah, out of ammo.
That was pretty awesome. Thanks for your help. Here's your hoverboard.
Whoa, and it's autographed. To Ratchet and Clank, the chillest dudes I've ever hung out with on a hostile alien planet. Cool.
Will you be able to get home on your own?
I'll be okay, though I don't think I'll be able to compete in the Blackwater City hoverboard competition. Kind of a bummer, dude.
It's alright, we'll compete in your place.
Have either of you little dudes seen my agent? I feel kind of bad leaving him out here. He doesn't do well with nature.
Yeah, there we are.
Yep.
Oops. Search the area for Skid's agent. He may need our assistance.
Okay, pull up the map. Making sure that's all cleared out. It is. It's
Now,
time to buy Mr. Zircon!
Mr. Zircon, our friend! Yay! Oh, Mr. Zircon, it's been too long.
Take your time. No, really.
Down enemies for even more bolts.
That's how it's done.
I need more crystals for that, because there's so many mystery question marks.
Yep. Oh, Mr. Zircon, yay! Murder! Oh, look at him go! Look at the little guy!
Appreciate your enthusiasm. You are now trespassing in a restricted area. Please vacate the construction site.
Mr. Zircon
Is here to kill. Oh, that's so true, bestie.
Now I need to conserve our fun friendship time with Mr. Zircon.
You and me. It's like, and then Queen's best friend starts playing. You know.
Oh, ooh, you're making me live. Never brothers to me. You.
Yay, new Mr. Zircon round.
That's the last of them.
That was impressive.
Mr. Zircon.
Attention, future consumer. We thank you for your interest in the Skid Mark Sports Shack. However, your refusal to leave has forced us to activate the Constructobots. Have a nice day. Intrusion detected in Sector 4.
That sinking feeling.
Constructobots.
They keep coming.
Attention, future consumer. The finest selection of hoverboards, grav bikes, and gyro...
I'm going the wrong way.
in stock until next fall. The only thing waiting for you here is death.
And it's like, I know the actual assistant is over there, so... Just need to...
You know what else is natural about me? Find out by visiting our herbal supplements department. You'll thank me later, man. No, seriously, well.
There we go.
My sensors are picking up a strange energy signature near the swing shot targets. I believe it may be a gadget from Qwark Industries.
All right, let's have a look around.
Yep.
I see you two dudes found my store. Hey, it doesn't look like much now, but it's gonna be awesome! We're gonna have hoverboards, a swing shot course, and even a 24-hour taco stand for this late-night munch attack.
Swing shot. Swing shot.
You out, visit our snowboard department to pick up the latest snow shredding technology. It's never too cold to be cool. You ready to catch some waves? Aw, tubular. Dudes, have I got a deal for you. Just head over to the Pro Serve department and say the secret phrase. And get 5% off your next purchase. Whoa, dude. Hey, skid here. You know anybody can buy stuff and look cool. Make you sound cool, you won't be cool. So check out our class schedule and sign up for the cool seminar.
Right.
Where you'll learn to look, sound,
You're doing pretty good.
Yeah. And this is a... Nope. His currency is pain. Here we are.
Ratchet and Clank found a portable hydro displacer, designed by Dr. Nefarious. This ingenious device promised to move water from one place to the other.
Okay, and then we can go down?
Yeah.
Go down.
And then we can go hydro displacer.
With just a push of a button, the duo could now fill an entire swimming pool. Originally designed to unclog Valkyrie toilets, Ratchet would find the hydro displacer invaluable in navigating the sewers of the galaxy.
Okay, got the thing over there.
Yep.
We should search the area for Skid's agent. He may need our assistance.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, we actually missed doing that last time.
Yeah, we did. So that's only. So this is brand new.
Yes.
So yeah, that's the way to the.
Yeah. Making sure there's not like something smashable down there. Ah.
Oh. We didn't really talk about this, but thoughts on the Gundam aerial rebuild itself, like the actual look of it.
I like it.
Yeah.
Like, it's just the aerial boat with a bit more buff because it's armored.
Yeah, and also, like, I think it has, like, more funnel bits now.
About the same amount, but they're distributed differently because flight pack.
But also, now she has, like, a giant FU laser.
Yeah.
Like, a la Wing Zero. That guy just came up running to your grill like, we'll be right back.
After these messages.
Your client has information that belongs to Chairman Drek. Come on, don't make this hard on yourself. Hit him up and no one gets hurt. Yeah, I'm telling you, I don't know where he is.
I hated the monkey bars in the gym.
These days, they do whatever they want. We can work this out, can't we?
The sand sharks that we all killed. Mr. Zircon?
Trying to do it.
Help! These brutes are trying to kill me! Take out the law back! He's down. There's more of them! Hey, get them off my back and I'll make you famous.
I mean, can you do better than giving us our own game series?
I can give you a film franchise.
A successful film franchise?
Does direct-to-DVD count?
No.
Oh.
Then perish!
No!
Not mean to do that.
Good work, kid. I think that's all of them. Hey, you must be the two heroes who saved my client, huh? Don't tell me, don't tell me. Sprocket and Clank.
Ratchet and Clank.
Right, beautiful. Sprocket and Plank. I like the sound of it. Real marketing potential. I could
It's agents.
listen, my client and I got separated in our somewhat hasty trek.
How long are you gonna play for? Not much longer. I want to get at least a bit farther than we got before.
Yeah.
You have nothing to fear, sir. The sand sharks have been dealt with.
Beautiful, beautiful. You two have heart. I can sell that.
We are always happy to assist.
Or are we? Ooh, golden boat. Bolt.
You said golden boat.
I know.
Yes, I love the collectible golden boats in this game.
Hospital, I guess. Gotta get this lead checked out.
A hospital? Skid, come on. You've been through worse. What are we gonna do about your sponsors?
I'm beginning to think you don't, like, care about me or whatever.
He's not as a person.
Fine. What about you, Renchi?
Ratchet.
Yeah, we'll go and play in the game.
Hoverboard Star? This infobot will give you all the details. Just tell him Don Wonderstar sent you.
It's that time again. The annual Blackwater City Hoverboard Competition on Planet Rilgar. Are you a young thrill seeker?
Are you ready for some extreme sports?
Are you ready for time trials? Stupid fucking time trials.
Terror of Death. I can give you a cult classic animated series that unfortunately lasted only 2 seasons.
Oh, that describes so many.
Ow, that cuts deep.
Discotek's been releasing a bunch of them.
That Calamity Jane series looks nice.
I've never actually seen that series.
I've
heard about it, but
I ain't never heard about it, but it looks cool.
To the winners. So head to Planet Rilgar and take a shot at the most extreme sporting event in the galaxy. And try not to die.
And try not to die.
What was that last part?
All available objectives completed. Yay! Except for that golden bolt. Which I need to...
we just saved a celebrity. I want to check out that hoverboard competition.
And can we even get over to that golden bolt? I mean, that's all, like, sewage stuff, so...
Maybe it requires,
Yeah, it's like, it's on the far side of the area. like literally it's blocked
there's
off.
probably like a. I think I remember when you rescued the agent, there was like a back boots thing there.
Yeah, so I think that is definitely a you have to come back thing.
Yeah.
Because I remember seeing it right over there. Yeah, you can dismiss yourself, Mr. Zorkon.
Mr. Zircon puts a gun to your face. Mr. Zircon will not be dismissed.
Yay, we're up to 8. So that should be enough to give the Pyroster a bunch of upgrades. 5, 6, 7. I was one short.
You're gonna burn things more now.
Yes.
Oh, what's this?
Return to Agent's Camp.
Oh, that's where you met the agent. So
Yeah.
So should you need
Shortcut mechanic.
Yep.
Which planet should we go to?
Okay, we'll check out Nebula G34.
It says
Yeah, those are the gold bolt icons.
It says requires a trespasser. Oh, we need to go
Ralgar first.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rilgar first.
Yep. To the other planet.
To the other planet, we just got information on.
We are tired individuals.
It's been a bit.
Mm-hmm. It's been 1 month.
So yeah, we'll clear out Rilgar and then call it for the day.
That is provided that you know how to time trial hoverboard.
I do not know how to time trial hoverboard. We are in much danger.
Yes. So maybe we could just at least try to look at this, check out the sewers?
Groovatron!
The Groovatron!
Oh yeah! Kill him with disco!
It's gonna take us a bit yet.
So until they arrive, the race is postponed. Please stay inside your homes while we manage the crisis. Thank you.
I think that's the sewer.
I have a new McMark's hoverboard I want to try out.
Look up.
There he is, yeah. Missed the side of it like I figured, just...
What's down here?
Ninja Turtles. Copyright infringement.
Because there always is!
There's always a sewer level. And now that we have the hydro thingy, it's probably gonna make things a lot easier. You just exploded that fish.
Yeah. It had an oddly acidic blood composition.
Ooh, pH 12.
That's basic. Low is acidic in the pH scale.
Ooh, pH 1. That's correct, right?
Yeah, pH 1.
Yeah, it's been a while since I chemistry.
Yeah. Making sure there wasn't anything up the stairs.
Wait, can you climb up that, or did you just come
Yeah,
down?
I can climb up that. I was just making sure there isn't anything higher up that I missed. Okay, so I am gonna have to refill that too, but I need to do that first because I need to smash the grates. Which I cannot do while swimming. so very slimy.
Oh boy. I believe we should run now.
Run.
It is time for the going of the running. Running time.
Run, 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 run.
Who puts a self-destruct together in a sewer? This is the perfect thing to use Mr. Zircon for.
Oh dear, the water is rising.
Probably gonna waste a Mr. Zircon charge.
Oh dear, the water is rising.
Of course, Ratchet knew he'd have to surface to breathe.
That was close.
Yeah, I think you're on...
I missed a thing, but we can go back.
No, I think you're in a new area.
No, I mean, there's a... Oh, no, wait, this is where I'm going. Never mind, then. Proximity detonators. Gotta love them, gotta hate them. Yeah, that's the way I came from. This is the way I should be going.
This place looks like bad news. Better keep our eyes peeled, Clank.
We should talk to that fellow, see if he has anything to open this log.
Do you have a trespasser?
You got any of them Rhino hollow cards?
What's a rhino?
The Rhino.
So rip ya a new one.
Stands for rip you a new.
Ian Colin O'Neill. Would you ever play something like Subnautica? No, John's played and I just didn't see any appeal to it myself.
And printed them on a bunch of hollow cards. Me and my associates would very much like to acquire these hollow cards, and thus the full plan.
And let me guess, if we give you all the hollow cards, you'll build us the weapon.
That is correct, my industrious friend. Here, take this trespasser.
Here, take this gun that allows you to get through any obstacle.
Merchandise. Sorry, sport. I can't build you the weapon until you bring me all the Rhino hollow cards.
Speaking of which, I have packs. Latest sets. Bring the Hollows to external admiration of the collectors across the galaxy and some enhancements to your equipment. But really, it's all about the collector card.
Cred.
Hmm?
It said cred.
Yeah. I currently have 2 duplicates.
Yo, Slick!
Now we can unlock the gate.
Terra Jets, Quick Jets, hand the controller to Alexis or John for the time trials.
Detected port powered. Proceed to net power remaining port with remaining laser.
That makes you assume that they're automatically better at time trials than me.
Oh, we can,
But all 3 ground cart sets, and you can trade them for the real Rhino.
Yep.
Yep. So
it's a
8 more to go.
Yep.
Oops.
Stupid bombs exploding in my face.
Yeah, that's the transport to another area. Okay, I guess we gotta go to the taxi.
What do you say, pal? Feel like entering the race?
Is it an amazing race?
No.
It's more like a mediocre jamboree.
Mediocre. Mr. Zircon.
Also, every time I hear Mr. Zircon, I think of this joke from The Simpsons. Chimpanzee. I found another diamond! Other chimpanzee. That's a zircon, idiot!
Look, all I want to do is enter a hoverboard race. Is that so wrong?
Sorry, there's no hoverboard races, but we do have plenty of children's card games.
He does indeed look like you could do with a good killing, Mr. Zircon. Mr. Zircon, what you do with that, dude?
I know, he's so good to us, like...
Mr. Zircon, we're going to Space Vegas. That just is like you, like him, Zircon, Ratchet, and Clank just going.
I can't wait for Mr. Zircon to do a freestyle rap.
No, I can't even joke about that. That's just.
All his raps are about him killing people.
So he's so he's a hardcore.
Oh, I know what the Final Fantasy equivalent of Mr. Zircon would be. Killer Carbuncle.
Hey, at least it's not the Tomberry. John, then a Tomberry spawns right next to you. Aw, I wanted to live today!
You see, the reason you never get a Tomberry's knife is it just turns you into another Tomberry.
That sounds horrifying.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Saltwater City. In lieu of a security team, we've released a whole mess of extermobots into the city. We've also
I am so close to the Groovatron.
just to speed things along. The onboard AI doesn't let them distinguish between trespassers and locals, so it's probably best to stay.
I have to jump down there and lose access to the...
Yeah. The irony. The irony!
And now I can't buy the Groovatron because now, just by having the bolts, I can't get back to the sales kiosk.
No!
Oh well, I will continue leveling up Mr. Zircon.
Remember that one time Mr. Zircon helped us perform an after-school special?
Everyone died.
That's right, kids. Mr. Zircon advocates for a total extermination.
Ironically, Mr. Zircon is pro-choice.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, you have the right to choose death.
All you have to do is ask Mr. Zircon to end it for you. To give you a death.
Yay!
Plus 25% more death.
I doubt that's the last of them.
There's some more bolts behind you.
Yes, I know.
Oh, is that a transponder thing?
Oh, it's a bunch of those so I can swing my way back up to the sales kiosk. I'm gonna make them all dance.
Oh, I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna make them dance the most epic dance known to man. Disco! Kill us, please! We haven't stopped discoing!
And you won't.
Oh.
I love
Nope. Okay, gotta start over from the beginning.
That's how these platformer things work.
Oh boy, out of ammo.
Yeah, that's the actual connector I want to go to.
Check out my inventory. I got
The Groovatron.
Oh, it's the pixelizer.
And then upgrades.
Oh god, it's a gun that turns people into pixels.
Take your time. No, really.
Hyperbolic optics.
Oh great, we're making the killer robot even more killing.
Mystery upgrade unlocks. Extra dimensional tank. 3 of them. That was a perfect use of crystals.
I remember the time Mr. Zircon saved me from the Chud Bowl People Alliance of Evil. So much death and destruction. Good times.
Okay, now to get these bolts that I left just laying over here. Menacingly!
Terror of Death. What about card games on hoverboards?
No.
But...
Look, they tried that in 5Ds and it wasn't really interesting.
Aww.
How long did it take before they eventually dropped that completely?
The hoverboards, there was a Season 3 thing, and it was mainly for Leo and Luna because they could not, they were too young for normal D-wheels.
Yeah, because, you know, playing car games on motorcycles is an adult sport.
And when did they drop the card games on motorcycles?
Technically, they ran with that throughout 5Ds.
Yeah. They just had a healthy mix of, like, you know, standing around duels and,
Oh dear.
And they, at least in 5Ds, they kept the special rules consistent.
Make them disco! Look at them go! Not my job.
I'm curious about that one. Allows the extreme bots to kill 35 amoeboids in Rilgar.
Ah!
Didn't know that was a thing.
Please, everybody, get down with your bad self.
Photon Drone level 3. As it should be. There we go. Well, we have to travel to get to killing. Disco dance, disco dance. The corner ones that screw with me.
Oh, look at him go!
Some people say disco is dead. Other people say disco is death. Yay, Groovatron!
It worked for 50% more time. That means you get the disco longer. Isn't that great? Please, end us.
Please stop! Let us stop discoing. They've started playing Disco Duck.
Oh no! No!
I wonder if I can use the Groovatron on the tank. Oh my god, the tank discos!
Oh my god!
Awesome! That is awesome!
This game is the best.
Just at this moment, our hero found out he was completely hosed.
There's stuff this way.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Zircon is here to kill. Greetings, soon-to-be dead alien. Mr. Zircon still hears hearts beating. Did no one warn you about Mr. Zircon?
Oh. You didn't hit. There's one more thing that you did. Oh.
Yeah, I know there's a switch I haven't hit yet. Just trying to figure out where it is. Or if I even can at the moment.
Probably can't, because it probably had...
Like, unless it requires me to jump the frickin' wall.
Mr. Zircon is bored.
There's a...
Yeah, I think that we have to get around it some other way, because that green switch inside is what would drop the barrier around it.
Yeah, so it's...
So it wouldn't require... It would figure if it required me to have a different high jump mechanic.
Or there's another way around it.
Yeah.
I mean, usually the way golden bolts are is like you usually probably can't grab it the first time you see it.
Oh, no, wait. No, wait, that goes down.
Terror of Death, please make it stop. They've been making us listen to the Bee Gees for 5 days straight.
Not the Bee Gees! Alright, you did that. Okay, we will definitely have to backtrack for gold bolts after we actually pull up a guide for it in a previous playthrough, but we're just trying to get through this section so we can, like, end the stream at this point.
Looks like the city is now on Me Boys Free, and we have 2 citizens to thank, Ratchet and Clank.
How do they know that? Do they have security sent drones everywhere reporting our progress?
Hey,
Oh yeah, this character. There's a infamous bug in the original game where I'm not gonna discuss that more.
inside. The first race starts in a few minutes.
Okay, we are actually going to stop right here. So no, you will not get to see me fail at hoverboard races.
We want to see Davis fail at hoverboard races.
In this one, at least. Pretty sure autosave has us covered on this, so let me just smash a few more crates.
Why don't we end it by getting back to the ship?
Yeah. Yeah, because that was the gate for that. Oh, right, it's all the way down there. Oh, no, wait, it's on the other side.
What do you say, pal? Feel like entering the race?
Alright, that's it for us on this stream. We might do more of this next week. Unless you guys have a game you want to play.
I'm good for a bit. If you want to keep going,
Yeah. And also, as a heads up for people in the future, sometime this year, John and Alexis and I are going to do a bit of rating of Final Fantasy XIV, considering free play and the meme. So look forward to that in the future. We're just trying to find a good means of doing that all with everything that's been happening. So, thank you for stopping by. We will be back for another stream next week. Hopefully.